What's up, guys? Derek Johnson of the Freedom Factory, and today I'm going to show you how you can generate unlimited business leads using Chirply and one of our new software. This isn't going to be a public software that I make available, but if you're interested, please reach out to me at derek@tryjohnson.com. Let me know you're interested in generating business-to-business leads, and you saw this video, and we can have a conversation. But I made this mainly for my partners, but you guys can check it out as well. This is a super powerful tool if you use it the right way. So we're going to jump right in. I'm right now just on Google, and what I'm going to do is search for accountants, and I'm going to put in a city. So I'm going to put in, we'll say, Denver, Colorado. So you can see here, when I Google that, it brings up the map pack for Denver, Colorado accountants. I'm going to go to View All, and now I'm actually in Google Maps, and it shows me all the accountants available in Denver in the surrounding areas. So what we have is a powerful tool called Unlimited Business Leads. It's this Chrome extension right here. And there's a couple things you can do. One thing you can do is scrape all this data into a CSV file. And another thing you can do is actually send this data to a webhook. So this will immediately send this data to a webhook, which can then be sent to any external CRM. You can send it to Chirply, which is what we will do, and all that cool stuff. So in Zapier, this is going to be the Zap you set up. Your trigger will be a catch hook. So in here, you'll choose Webhooks by Zapier. Notice that is a premium Zap, so you need the upgraded version of Zapier. And it's going to be a catch hook for your trigger event. And the custom webhook URL will be from Unlimited Business Leads. So if you click Send Data to Webhook URL, excuse me. If you click Send Data to Webhook URL, you can copy this right from Zapier and put it into Unlimited Business Leads right here, and then hit Confirm. Now what that does is anytime that webhook is hit, we can use that as a trigger inside of Zapier. So if you go ahead and test your trigger, you'll see some test data from wherever you're running Unlimited Business Leads. Your next step, this is Chirply specific, so we always format our phone numbers in Chirply. So I use Formatter by Zapier. Action event is numbers. The setup action is going to be format phone number. We're going to take the existing phone numbers we're getting and switch it to the no symbols international format. So this is going to be the very last choice, number 8. And that's going to be US for country code. And we do want to validate the phone numbers. So now you can see, once we test that, all this really does is takes out all your dashes, spaces, and anything like that, and adds that country code to the front. So now Chirply will recognize this phone number. And that will be our final step. We're going to choose Chirply, a sync leads action. We're going to connect our account here. And what we can do is we can add these people to a list to keep them separate and also right into a campaign. So this campaign can do a number of things. You can send text messages. You can do outbound IVR calls, ringless voicemail drops, stuff like that. So we created a campaign inside Chirply. You can see that here. This is inside of the campaign. If I go to Campaign Builder, you can see what I have is a call. And if I wanted to, I could add additional steps. Those steps could be something like a text message. And I could drip those out over time or send them immediately. You can see I have text message, email, phone call. So there's the IVR. You could do a sales bridge or an action. So these actions can trigger different actions inside Chirply. So you could do an IVR, you can move them between lists, you can delete the lead, you can assign a sub-user, add them to a pipeline. That's a brand new feature in Chirply, which I'll be covering soon in another video. So really cool stuff inside of the campaigns. And basically we're just going to map the data that we get from this catch hook into Chirply. So we're going to use that filtered phone number from step 2. And the rest of the data will be right from step 1. And when we test the action, what we want to see is status true, and that business was saved. So as long as those are set up correctly, now if you run Unlimited Business Leads to this webhook URL and hit confirm, as soon as it starts scraping this data from Google, it's going to add these people directly to a campaign. So this can be a powerful way to generate business-to-business leads, and you can do this kind of in the background while you're working on other stuff. You need to really dial in what you want to happen in Chirply or another system if you're using another one. So you can see right now I've already added 14, 15 people and I'll hit stop here. So now if I go back to Chirply, back to my campaign, now I added 15 more people. I was at 142. Now I'm at 157. So you can see these are all initiated. I have 15 initiated, 142 complete. And it will let me know inside of this campaign step, as soon as these are completed, these will move to complete. So basically, that's how you do it. You set up this 3-step zap, starting with the catch hook, which you'll take this catch hook URL, put it into unlimited business leads right here, and then hit confirm. Then you'll add a filter to format the number for Chirply and do the international standard, no symbols, option 8, and then you'll do a sync leads in Chirply. And once that's done, you can pretty much scrape data from any city in the US right from Google Maps without paying their API costs, and initiate campaigns, drip campaigns, SMS, calling, anything you can think of right from Chirply instantly. So that's basically the process. Hopefully you guys get a handle on that. If you're interested in checking this out or working with Chirply, let me know. I'll put a link to Chirply in this video. You can start a 7-day free trial. If you do want to generate business leads, go ahead and drop a comment below or reach out to me via email. Appreciate you guys, and I'll show you a look at the new dashboard before we go. So this is the pipeline feature. I'm going to be covering this in an upcoming video very soon, so be sure to stay tuned for that. That being said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and smash that bell so you don't miss any future videos, and I'll catch you on the next video.